from Deutsche Welle.
Africa Link, Mondays at 12:30 p.m. on Radio Phoenix. Broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Arts, you're tuned to KRDP Jazz and Indie, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, connect. KRDP, Apache Junction, Goldfield Ghost Town, Phoenix, 90.7 FM in the East Valley, and online at Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, a service of Desert Soul Media. KRDP is a new community radio station serving the East Valley on 90.7 FM and the rest of the community online at our website. Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com. KRDP features a mix of jazz, blues, R&B, soul, and eclectic programming from the Valley community, Arizona, and around the world. We encourage you to financially support KRDP with a sustaining monthly donation. You can donate right now at our website by going to Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, and click on Donate. Your financial support is graciously appreciated.
Views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors. Thank you for listening.
This poem is entitled Black Woman. She walks with the grace of a panther, black that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind, and a blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength, so to identify her with her diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child and small girl, in essence her blessing is being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream of substance to rise above others. See, she gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than the Black woman.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
Please enter our password to activate the program.
Here comes the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that very much. Big up the radio station for I and I. Tommy do one love. Yeah man, this is Bongo Man Desire Fire. New Desire Fire 100. You call me Desire Fire 100 because it's 100%. 100, respect. to Mr. Clean B and Radio Phoenix. I got respect for this man. He's a businessman, and give him the love he deserves. I want all my followers, all my friends to link to Radio Phoenix 100%. One love. And all the artists of Phoenix, love to T-Rex, love to all the artists in Phoenix. You know, all the Phoenix artists, Togo Boy on the side, on all of them artists, whoever is struggling to make that music happen. One love. All right, the sun is hot right now. I'm sweating.
Hey yo, this is Infectious Michael, the music virus, and right now you are listening to the Yaggah movement. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah.
This is the Princess of Phoenix, and you're listening to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah! This is Mary, and you are now listening to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah!
We are back in the building. Yes, indeed, we are back, man. Hey, everybody, what's going on? What is going on? What's going on in your hood? You know what I'm saying? What's happening right now? You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all are reading the news. Okay, but what's going on, everybody, man? Big shout out to Stephen Vincent joined the broadcasting right now. Please share the broadcast. You know, tell all your fans and folks out there, your mamas, your daddies, your baby daddies, your other baby daddies, your other sisters, mamas, baby. You know what I'm talking about, because it is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I'm so excited to be here, and big shout out to Tucson, Arizona. Yes, indeed, Tucson, Arizona. I'm not sure where y'all at right now, but Tucson, we are coming out tonight. The big jazz festival going on tonight. Yes, indeed. I'm about to read all you information right now. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Yes, please go online to www.listen2KRDP. You can listen to me live right now. Or if you're on the east side in Phoenix, Arizona, somewhere in Mesa, Tempe, Maricopa County, on the east side, somewhere over there, we are live right now. And yes, let's start the show. Let's start the show, because today's going to be a hot day, man. I am so hot right now. It's so hot outside. It's okay, though. But still, stay hydrated, baby. Stay hydrated, baby. Yaggah, let's get on, baby. Let's get on. We ready. Oh. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. For all of y'all out there, let's get on, baby. Let's get on. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. We are back again. Thank you. Oh, you far too kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the applause. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast, Mr. Clean B. Oh, yes, indeed. Y'all just heard live right now. Ran my Soundgasm. Yes, indeed. Live and direct via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And I want to give a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters via Tucson, Arizona. Yes, indeed. I know we have a jazz festival going on tonight. Yes, indeed. And I know Jose Camillion was here yesterday, but so big shout out to Jose Camillion for being out here in Phoenix, Arizona. But we got some music and the vote for all of y'all out there. You guys can join us live right now to my stream live or to www.listen2KLDP, or you can go to 90.7 East Valley. You already know how we do. But yes, indeed, I have to get some stuff out of my chest today, man, because today, I was supposed to have a guest today, but, it's, 9/11. And also, I'm worried about democracy in America. I'm really, really worried about democracy in America. And the Queen is dead. But let's put some music. Yaggah. Yeah. Oh, yes. So I'm sorry, y'all. Everybody out there, Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Bless everybody out there. Should I take off my shades or something? Because I'm not sure if I should take off my shades because, all the lights are coming out. Y'all can see the cameras and everything. Should I do that? Okay, I'm going to do that so you guys can see me, see my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to look like Steve Urkel over here. But anyway, Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Yes, Sandy, let me see if I can share some of that broadcasting to all my peers out there, all my sexy peers out there, everybody out there that looks sexy like me, man. If you look sexy, average sexy, you know what I'm saying? Join us. Join me today because today is a blessed day, man. If you are happy to be alive, say, hey, man, hallelujah, glory, indeed. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. You already know how we do. I'm not preaching here. I'm just saying, just be safe, stay safe. You know what I mean? And also, I would like to jump on some things that, I know a lot of folks out there are going to talk about the Queen, but I would like to give you a quick broadcast right now. I will not talk about the Queen today. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to, talk about the Queen. I mean, if you expect me to elaborate on that today, I guess you got the wrong show. But you can join me on my anchor.fm/Safari Sound podcast, which I will elaborate on why I do not want to talk about the Queen on my broadcast, on my streaming, because, there's a lot of politicking going on right now. And also to all my British brothers and sisters out there who pretty much, may not want to, want to hear that, oh, the Queen is, he's not the Queen, the Queen was the best of all. I have my own feelings about that, when it comes to the Queen of England, like I said, first of all, God bless her soul, what I'm saying, prayers to the UK, prayers to, the family and everything, at the same time, as far as social politically, there are some things that I cannot really elaborate, on my streaming right now because I know either Instagram, Facebook, or Twitch will shut me out for my freedom of expression, because, I'm West African. So, when it comes to anything that has to do with, politics, especially when, you're talking about, what I'm saying, like, hey, like, she was the best. First of all, I would like to let you know, what I'm saying, my mom is my queen. That's what's up. So big shout out to mom back home, Kalis. Yeah, I won't blow, yes, indeed. What I'm saying? And also, big shout out to our brother Sal, man. I know he's out there running for the Jeezy. Yes, he needs the Jeezy concert going on today, 5 p.m. So I'm not sure what you're doing right now on 7th Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Southern. You know what I'm saying? I got the ticket somewhere, but I think after the show, I got to go out there see if I can be able to elaborate or join. You know what I'm saying? Join. You know what I'm saying? The Jeezy. Hopefully someone can help, hook me up inside the Jeezy thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I heard a lot of commotion going on right now. But you know what I'm saying? My hope is to make sure that, what I'm saying, I get some blessings, what I'm saying, today. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, first of all, I like to give a shout to everybody out there. It's 9/11, you know what I'm saying? But I know every year on the show, I always express my 9/11 theory You know, I usually have a different theory about it, most definitely. So, but I know today, you know, I'm going to incorporate it with democracy because, like I said, if you are coming to listen to me about, the Queen, I'm sorry, I'm not going to elaborate on that today. This is not the perfect time for me to talk about it. And if I talk about it, some of you guys might snitch on me to Facebook or something like this because my expression about the Queen will be very vivid, very, honest to my, not just an opinion, but my facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, first thing I said is, I'm West African. And, for every Central Africans or any English countries out there, outside, the UK, you can ask the history, of why, I do not want to talk about that, or why is it so sensible to talk about that? Because I know right now, as we speak right now, if you go on Twitter or TikTok, there's a lot of folks out there who are pretty much, are just saying some foul stuff about the Queen. And I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna be that disrespectful. I'm not gonna, but I'm not going to come and just say it, all hail to the Queen Elizabeth II and all that. But I know there are some things that has changed and everything like this. So you know what I'm saying? I know definitely, that's something that I would elaborate on that. And I know that before I start the show, I would like to give a shout out to one brother that we lost a few days ago. That I realized that we lost a few days ago. And I know that what I'm saying, some folks out here in Phoenix, Arizona, especially in the African community, are very familiar with him. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave my shout out. What I'm saying, my respect most definitely, and just make sure that I don't miss anything. I don't see anything wrong. And like I said, out here we're all Africans. What I'm saying, and that's one thing that I like to remind. Actually, I like to just remind every black folks out here who comes to who lives in America. I mean, whatever you do, if you live in America, man, like I said, we're Africans. And by me saying that, I'm just trying to let you know that, as y'all can see, there is you guys are watching the news right now. There's a lot of things going on right now that folks are questioning about. Why this, why that. What I'm saying, why certain people are having certain privilege to certain things. And I'm not going to be here, to call nobody out, but I'm just going to be here to make sure that what I'm saying, I just bring facts. I bring I bring a little bit of my opinion, but I bring facts because I believe that facts speaks everything, because opinion is not really facts. What I'm saying, feelings, emotions are not facts. So if I can bring my facts, and anyone out there wants to challenge my my facts and tell me that, Mr. Clinby, you're wrong about what you're saying right now, I understand. What I'm saying, it's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. I'm not going to tell nobody out there, hey, man, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is right. And if you don't, vouch for what I'm saying, you are wrong. I'm not going to sound like that. What I'm saying, because that's what's going on right now. That's what's happening right now. And I want to give a big shout out to this brother, man, Mosi Wana Jelani. Most definitely, I know I've been seeing a lot of posts out there, a lot of Facebook page and Facebook posts out there, what I'm saying, and that the brother passed away. And I hope that's, I hope that if it's true, what I'm saying, God bless his soul. I believe I've met him a few times in the African events, African community, especially in the events doing pictures. And I believe he did some picture for our sister Lydia for her modeling pictures too as well. So those are things that I like to, bring up most definitely and talk about it. What I'm saying? Also, bring the news, and because Mr. Clemmy is all about the news. Because I know a lot of times, people don't really want to focus on the news. And like I said again, my news is usually going to be short, but I just want to jump on, for those out there who do care about this great nation. What I'm saying? And also, I want to focus on the, this theory about this phenomenon that's going on right now. They are calling the quiet quitting. What I'm saying? I know that folks out there are mad about, their wages. That's why you have to vote. That's why this October, this November, from now till election day, it's very, very significant for anybody out there, anyone out there to go out there, get out and voice your opinion. I mean, right now we are having a lot of women who are, registering to vote, which is quite amazing, which is quite fascinating. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, especially, after Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that you have to expect. You know what I'm saying? Especially when, and as a man, I'm not going to be here talking about, what I'm saying, I have to, stand to this, I have to stand to that because, what I'm saying, I have a daughter, I have nieces, so I have, what I'm saying, pretty much, I have women around me that I do respect, I respect their choices in life. So it has nothing to do with me. I think last time I checked, it's about a woman's choice. I believe if my daughter comes to me and asks me, Daddy, I want to be with this person or I want to marry this guy, and if the person doesn't look my complexion, but that's the choice that she wants to make, I have to respect that choice. And that's one thing that, when it comes to, men and women, it's about choices. So, but the thing is, democracy is getting into some concern. I mean, we're having virtual walkers running. We're having folks out there who are running for, for a Senate that folks seems not to caring about. And I understand, like I said, I understand that people don't want to focus on, what I'm saying, on the seriousness of politics. And I told somebody the other day that, what I'm saying, if our life, every day that we live is politics. What I'm saying, every day that you wake up, it's politics. What I'm saying, if you have the opportunity to go to school, if you have the opportunity to pretty much strive somewhere where you can be able to do something where your freedom is not being infringed, and all of a sudden you waking up and somebody's knocking at your door and telling you, what, you have to pay taxes today. Those type of things, those things that I believe that folks needs to focus on, and like I said, I'm not here to tell people how to think. And I know that certain people out there, are probably mad about how Smokey Joe talked about the ultra MAGA Republican, which, there are ultra MAGA Republicans because, trust me, I mean, I've never seen, look, trust me, man, I respect all parties. I am neither. I don't care about Republicans or Democrats. Because to me, last time I checked, they're all in the same pool to me. What I'm saying? They're all in the same pool, the same crowd. They all do the same exact thing. There's nothing that they're going to change because somehow, some way, they are working for somebody. So these things that I usually pay attention to. I mean, yes, Obama was great, but then again, there are certain things that I can call out and say there are certain things that he didn't do, he didn't improve on. But he was, as far as from the previous president to him, he was a wonderful president. He brought respectability to America when it comes to democracy. I mean, that right there, if people don't care about it, if you folks think that, hey, you know what, democracy is all about me, it's all about Christianity, it's all about what I believe, what I stand for. Do you all realize that certain countries, especially right now, we're talking about, liberating Griner in Russia right now. There are certain places right now that you cannot even have the freedom of speech. Like me talking like this, me expressing the stuff that I am expressing, I cannot do that in other places. Trust me, I cannot do that in different places because I will either get persecuted or I will get jailed up. So those are things that we have to take advantage of. We have to be mindful about it. And plus, it's 9/11. It is 9/11. What can I say? But I'm sorry, I am not going to express my opinion about the Queen. But I will invite you to listen to my podcast at anchor.fm/Safari Sam podcast, and you will get a snip of my opinion, my facts about the Queen, most definitely. But let's get on. Let's get this going on. Yeah.
And now here's Yaggah.
Oh yeah, no fake news. No fake news. I already said the Queen is dead. Queen Elizabeth II died. So I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that. But we played earlier. Big up to CK Love 110. That was a remix that y'all just heard live right now. And y'all just live. Jam, Amy, Zeno, Geo, Boom Pop. Most definitely a little hip hop flavor for y'all. And this is a brand new MZ Mene Black King. I actually love it. You know what I'm saying? That's a brand new flavor from MZ Mene, Black King. And also my singer roots all the way from the Africa coast, Africa Queen. Because I have to get to the African queens out here, you know what I'm saying, from all over the world, most definitely. You already know how we do. Now, I would like to give a big shout out to Native Health. Now, programming on KRDP is supported by Native Health, located at 4041 North Central Avenue, Building C, near the southeast corner of Central Avenue and the Indian School Road in Phoenix, Arizona. Native Health provides primary medical, dental, behavioral health, and wellness services for the urban Native American community. For more information, is available at 602-279-5262 or go at nativehealthphoenix.org. And like I said again, I told y'all earlier that I was going to tell y'all an evening of beautiful music. Yes, indeed, this is a beautiful jazz evening way over there in Phoenix area, in Tucson area. So I want to give a big shout out to all my 520 brothers and sisters out there, man, who are getting ready, getting down for tonight. Yes, and featuring Tucson own jazz singer Anna Reed Austin with musical director Doug Martin. And this is going to be today, Saturday, September 10th, 2022, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Dunbar Pavilion, which is located at 325 West 2nd Street, Tucson, Arizona. Yes, indeed. And you can get your VIP tickets, which is $250, includes reception with the hors d'oeuvres, and also some urban group will be attended, which is also located at 550 West Orange Grove Road, Tucson, Arizona. See, I keep saying things. Tucson, Arizona. And also, you will also have meet and greet with the KRDP board and directors, such as myself or all the guests out there attending, and also the after concert with Ada Reed Austin. I'm just telling you, can get the purchase at listening to krdp.com product/Ada/VIP reception, most definitely. And you can also go onto our website to get your tickets at www.listen2krdp.com. Yes, indeed, it's going to be tonight, an evening of beautiful music. Yes, and now, I know earlier I was just talking about, that I would not express anything about, Queen Elizabeth II. First of all, I'd like to give a shout to all my, my British brothers and sisters, my UK brothers and sisters out there from all walks of life. I'm saying, I know they're all feeling a lot of sorrows right now. Unlike the rest of the world, I know that, in the UK, folks out there are grieving. So, my condolences and prayers to the UK family, to the royal family, most definitely. But as far as expressing or talking about, pretty much, the Queen Elizabeth II, you can actually join my podcast at anchor.fm/Safari Sound Podcast, and you hear some of my facts and opinion on my podcast, most definitely. So you can probably hear about how I feel about it. But I will not express that because, tomorrow will be 9/11, and I know there are some folks right now who were probably born before, before or after 9/11, and I can probably, say that, going from my daughter to a lot of kids that I probably know when they were, pretty much in their Sesame Street gang ages. I'm talking about like the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, and probably don't even remember, 9/11. And before I even start with this, because I would like to focus on 9/11 and also democracy, and why is it so important that 9/11 and democracy, needs to be really, really, enhanced in our society right now. Especially we are going to our voting rights. We are going to a voting session right now. And folks out there, whether you're a Democrat, whether you are a Republican, all I'm asking is vote for common sense. If your common sense, includes your pocket change, I guess vote for that. But if your common sense includes education for the children, make sure that we have a reform for homelessness where they can have some type of agencies to have them, a shelter to a better home, or having mental illness to be reformed, or some type of felony to be reformed, or all those things that we need to, focus on. Especially, I know I'm going to talk about the quiet quitting later on the show, which those things that we need to focus on, which is going to be on the voting session this year. So for those out there who are, voting, do me a favor, just go out there and express your right to vote. Do not feel oppressed, because I can guarantee you that, unlike other nations besides the United States, some places, if you do express your right to vote, you can get persecuted, you can get violated, you can even get murdered, just because you want to vote for somebody else, or you want to vote for a change. So let's be all grateful for where we are, even myself included. For every immigrants out there who understand what I'm saying. We all know why we are here in America. And to me, going to 9/11, which is going to be tomorrow, which will be celebrated tomorrow by a lot of news media, a lot of folks on social media, and leading to today. I know folks out there probably do not remember, what was going on, where we were bombarded by international terrorism, which is different than what just happened on January the 6th, because what happened on January the 6th was more of a political terrorism. I mean, yes, it is a domestic terrorism, but it is also a political terrorism. If I can be correctly, politically, in my English here, what I'm saying. So, for those out there who don't understand, we were bombarded by, by 4 airplanes, where we had, some international terrorists, who pretty much came from Saudi Arabia, which were linked to the Saudi royal family. Also allowed former president to have his live golf to be played, which is another subject to jump on. But anyway, it's something that I like to bring up to everybody out there, because I remember when I was, when 9/11 happened. I remember where I was in Los Angeles with my other, my former significant other, where, she was carrying our daughter, and, God bless her soul, she came out the year after. And, I remember I was at my father-in-law and mother-in-law, house in Torrance, where, of course, every year I would also always express those, those are feelings about my memory, my where I was at, how I felt about it, what was my, my thoughts about what I was witnessing, and all those accolades about 9/11. And of course, later on down the line, we all found out the truth. Smokey Joe released a lot of findings that we found out that some of the Saudi royal family were linked up to the terrorists, which also was linked up to Bin Laden, which also kind of create this big storm of international terrorism to go against us on September the 11th. And I know that for those out there who have their personal feelings or political feelings or social feelings about 9/11, that will be probably shared out tomorrow. You also can follow some of my old segment about 9/11 on my YouTube channel on Safari Sound Plus TV, or my podcast at anchor.fm/Safari Sounds podcast. And you can go in and pretty much hear all my 9/11 segment that I've been talking about. And to me, pretty much, leading to that, I remember how the country was so galvanized. I remember how Republicans and Democrats were so together to the point that you could not even divide. I mean, it was a Republican president who was in the position of power. But I remember Democrats still side up with Republicans, because it was a bipartisan monument. it was a bipartisan emotional distress that just happened because everybody got attacked. Everyone felt attacked that day. It wasn't just it was not just Republican or just Democrats or anybody out there or black and white. It was just America was attacked. So everyone came together. Everyone came together. And I remember how folks, were also, were going against terrorism, were, even trying to like, join the army to go and fight for terrorists abroad and all that, how the country was so unified. And we are talking about September 11, 2001. That's probably 22 years, 21 years ago. And I know that some kids who are probably in their teens, or maybe they haven't even reached the age of 21, or they're probably 20 or probably 22, 23, and they were probably young enough not to remember that event. You can probably do your research and also do your factual research about the conspiracy and all that things that just happened, all those facts that just happened behind the terrorism attack. But moving forward, we had, of course, a lot of, political changes where Democrats took over and then Obama came in. And then the political, atmosphere shift because now from, fighting for terrorism to now we have a black man in power where now we have to watch this black man because now he seems to be controlling America. And it's like the attack, the focus on, getting against terrorism seems to be focused on now. We have to focus on our domestic environment, domestic social environment now that we have a black man. And every propaganda that was being broadcast toward, number 44, which is from President Barack Obama, was all a bunch of lies from number 45, lying about him being born in Thailand or in Kenya to other folks out there pretty much making propaganda about he wasn't black enough or anything like that. So I remember how the political atmosphere changed. So even number 45, using that platform to now becoming a president, which he was, and then got kicked out by the people because no one didn't want to be around him. So let's all remember how the country's, begun to tribalize itself, not just politically, but socially. Until we have number 45 came along, pretty much kicked everything out, of course, help out the rich, which I'm not going to knock down every rich folks out there because you make your money, you make your bag. It is what it is. Every president will come up, whether you vote for, like I said, if it's for your interest. So vote for your interest. If your interest is about the bag, then vote for the bag. But if your interest is about, mental health, education for the children, or some type of reform for our societal out there, then please do a change. Make sure that our propositions are in the ballot so that we all can go out there and vote for the right reason for common sense. But I remember how now we are being so tribalized. And now we are seeing how, number 45 is using his MAGA Ultra, whatever it is that Smokey Joe called the other day, a little semi-fascism, and everybody are getting mad about that. I remember how the country should be together now because people are so far left or so far right or either or, but there's no common ground. There's no togetherness. Let's just focus on the American people, for the average American folks out there who are paying their taxes every day, who are doing the right things every single day, who are pretty much contributing to the infrastructure, who lost a lot during the pandemic. Those folks out there that we are losing our focus from. But we're not paying attention to the American common man and women. Because all we do is just, and then those are the politicians out there that we are voting for. And I don't care if you're a Republican, but with all due respect, some of those Republican constituents are just a bunch of idiots. I mean, they're all good Republicans, and there are those out there who do not care about the common man and the common women. And let's be honest, let's be factual. Same thing with Democrats. I mean, we've seen with with the cinema and the senator from Delaware, I believe so, and all that stuff about he was the leader and all that things going on. But now we're witnessing a justice system that's probably targeting the former president for stealing information that that could be affected, that could be dangerous to everybody's livelihood in America, not just in America but abroad. And I just started up with 9/11, how somehow these terrorists found a way to infiltrate American airplane, to bomb us, to attack us, to threaten our livelihood to the point that for days and weeks and months and years, folks couldn't even walk to the airplane with their shampoo bottles. Folks could not even walk in with a water bottle because of anthrax, because of some type of a chemical poisonous threat going on. Because everybody was so in fear of their livelihood, everybody was so in fear of terrorism. But now we are seeing how domestic terrorist is infecting us. And we're talking about home. It's not just domestic terrorism, political terrorism. I mean, the MAGA Republican, the ultra MAGA Republican, the Make America Great Again Republican, whatever you want to call them. And even last time I even said, you cannot vilify them. And whether people do agree or disagree with, Joe Biden, Smokey Joe, for, expressing what he said, which I don't have no say so about that. I would just listen to his message because I assume, and which I came to my, to my conclusion, which was, was right, where, of course, the other party will go and trying to sanction him and saying that, oh, he's not talking about all American folks, all American people. But last time when I checked, when all those insurrectionists were trying to overthrow the American Constitution, or when they, number 45 was plotting to have fake electors or fake people to infiltrate, the American government, so they can be able to have fake votes, so your vote will not count. And then they are finding documents that are laying around. I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you work in a job, okay, if you work in a job, you work at McDonald's right now. I know I say McDonald's right now. You work for McDonald's, okay, and you work at the office. You're a patty flipper. You do a hamburger patty flipper, okay, and then McDonald's is telling you, you know what, your time expired. Thank you for working. You can go out there and find another occupation. And what you're doing before you leave McDonald's, you're gonna go behind the manager's office, grab all that paperwork and everything out there, and take it with you. Grab everybody's social security number, take it home with you to your home, and then people are wondering, okay, so what happened to all those documents? How come they disappeared? And they're at your house, laying down on your couch, maybe with your computer or something like that. I don't know, but how would it be? Because I'm pretty sure there's a woman that actually was in jail for 6 months to, I believe, a couple of years for stealing just one single paper, one lousy single documentation paper that was supposedly, some type of top secrets. But somehow, this guy has the opportunity to have some type of master hearing. And I understand that, folks, yes, indeed, the people that he appointed on are going to favor him. That's why I just started up by saying that politics in America right now is becoming so different. I actually told somebody the other day that Donald Trump is no different than any African politician or any African president, because that is the same exact thing that he was going to use: overthrowing the Constitution, and then pretty much have one party running the whole country and tell you what to do, tell you how to live. And now all those facts are being found. Oh no, you know what? We cannot. We have to make sure that he's just unique. That's who he is. I bet you if that was a common American man and woman who didn't have no money and did the same exact thing that they did, not even in a governmental setting, but some type of private setting, they will go to jail for that. I guarantee you that. But oh no, it's Donald Trump. Oh no, this judge seems to be siding with the number 45 because You know what I'm saying? He's very special. So special. Make America great again. They got the DOJ who has to tell them, look, this is not fair. This man is stealing secret top documentation that can endanger our nations. That can endanger everybody's Facebook, social media, TikTok, your OnlyFans, and all that stuff. But no one seems to be caring because all we care about is let's protect this man. What happened to democracy in America? What happened to the checks and balances? What happened to protecting, your environment, protecting your constitution, protecting your nation, protecting every setting that you love, that you work for? Now all of a sudden we have to have a massive agreement with Spain because he wants to delay our process because somehow he's getting caught in his lies. What happened to democracy? Because it seems that democracy is in peril. Because right now we are seeing a bunch of folks out there who are running left and right. We got Herschel Walker who can't even express himself politically. We have Dr. Oz who doesn't know which store he's going to, and he's going to some type of top 5 stores that no one can afford to get in. And I'm not even going to say Costco or Albertsons or anything like that. But we are having those politicians who are running to affect your livelihood, just like this man did for 4 years. For 4 years, and now all of a sudden we are finding all those things out to the point that he almost overthrown the American Constitution. I'm not even going to say the government. I mean, we can talk about Mussolini and all that stuff. I mean, this man was going semi-fascist all the way to the 3rd degree. But I'm sorry, let's protect this man. Let's protect his best interest. Let's make sure that we have everything around him. What happened to democracy in America? Let's play some more music. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, what's going on? I want to give a big shout out. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix, Friday, Rusky, yes, indeed. Big shout out. Yes, indeed. Big shout out. You know what I'm saying? All my viewers out there, bless up, bless up. You know what I'm saying? You already know, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Say your baby mamas out there. You know what I'm saying? Your 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? All your peoples out there, let's get on right there, yes indeed. Hey. Big shout out to all my men women out there. Hey, what up? Yaggah, everybody out there. Show love out there, we know we do. Because you did it on your own. Also every day, baby. Get your bag, really, get your bag. Get your bag, get your paper, get your paycheck, okay? All you quiet quitters, you cannot quit quietly like this. If you do, build something good, and it's a vice versa thing. But all I'm saying is, make your money quietly, but don't quit like this, because we need that customer service, man. We need that customer service. Bless everybody out there. Bless up indeed. Bless up. Yes, indeed. I'm just saying. Hey. Ain't got no time to wait. Thinking about what you had. Yeah, I'm going back to 1996 right here. Save your appreciation for the hey. Yo, what up? King Stop Quit, what it do? Hey. Oh no, what you? Oh. It's the first time you take yourself. The first time taking yourself. It's your world, you choose what's next. You Hustle, baby, hustle, baby, hustle again, baby. Boss man, no, we do. We get back like this. Still blessed, still blessed. Don't go nowhere, don't go nowhere. That's how we do. Black, pop, 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 pop. Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey. Don't black me up. Hey, don't black me up right there. Yes, indeed. Y'all know how we do. Yes, indeed. It's a live show right now. It's a live show right now. Yes, indeed. Don't say you'll join us today. Share the broadcast. Tell your fans out there, the kids out there, look, man, we are here live and direct. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I'm excited. And get some water. Yeah, can I get some water? Please? Can I please get some water? Woo! Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, bless. Yes. Bless up. King Cyrene, yesterday. Thank you, bless. Y'all know how we do, man. Respect to all, man. Hey, man, I love everybody out there, man. Thank you for showing the big shot. Thank you for showing the love and support. Broadcast, show some love and respect out there, man. Yes, indeed. Love, yes. Unity is everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got. United we stand strong, man. That's what I'm saying. We stand strong, united we stand strong. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out. Please go check out my Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. We are live right now. And I'm actually going to go and try to share some of those right now. And please stop calling me because I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm not sure what is going on right now. But someone is calling me and I can answer the phone. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. We are going to make sure that we are live right now. And I'm getting hot. I'm getting so hot right now. Hey, yo, so check it out. So if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, Tucson, he's saying, Tucson, Arizona, big shout out. Get your ticket right now. Listen to KRDP.com. Get your ticket right now for this beautiful evening tonight at the Dunbar. Right, more definitely, and that's going to be at the 325 West 2nd Street. I believe that's in Delta Tucson. Yeah, Delta Tucson. So Tucson, Arizona, 325 West 2nd Street. Okay, get your ticket right now. Just get it on right now. And we already know how we do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read it for y'all real quick, okay? That's how we do it, yes. Hey, woo! Yes, indeed, you already know that's Mojave Kotu, all the way from South Africa. Big shout out to my brother Mojave Kotu, man. I can't go most definitely. And y'all just heard the other one was my own big shout out to Chrissy Ash. She was actually here last week for a brand new special interview. It was a sensational interview. Oh man, big shout out to Chrissy Ash, most definitely my own. She is coming with some big bang real soon. And I know she has an event coming up real soon, so she will let you know. Most definitely, you know how we do out here at the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Now, before I even jump on the second hour, because I know we have another second hour to talk about, I would like to give a shout out to Gibson on programming on KRTP is supported by Gibson on 12 Steps Books and Gift Store since 1977, located on the southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea. Open Monday through Saturday. For more information, you can call 602-277-5252. Gibson is also on Facebook, so you can find out Gibson on Facebook. Most definitely, big shout out to Gifts of None. Now, I know earlier before I go to my second hour, I was just going to tell you about the event that's going on right now in Tucson, Arizona, an evening of beautiful music featuring Tucson own jazz singer Anna Reed Austin with musical director Doug Martin. Today, Saturday, September 10th, 2022, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Dunbar Pavilion, 325 West 2nd Street, Tucson, Arizona. Yes, any VIP tickets available at listen2krdp.com/product/adders VIP reception. And you're going to have some reception with some hors d'oeuvres. Yes, indeed, with the Urban Groove, which they're also located at 550 West Orange Grove, Tucson, Arizona. Meet and greet with KRDP board and directed and on-air hosts such as myself and others out there. And most definitely after concert with Ella, it's going to be a big bang. And also there's a round trip luxury coach transportation from the Urban Groove to the Dunbar Pavilion. Oh my gosh, I am telling you, it's going to be Tucson, Arizona. You're going to be hot out there. You're going to be so hot. I cannot wait. 7 p.m. Let's get on, baby. Let's get on, baby. Yes, indeed. Now, we are going to jump on our second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And like I said again, we are going to come up and I'm going to elaborate on the quiet quitters. And also, I'm going to talk about relationship choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I always talk about that, but I had to talk with my ex-girlfriend the other day, which it was a very healthy conversation, which, we were actually laughing for the first time, where we were talking about, what I'm saying, relationship choices, because, sometimes, we do choices and we get scared, we fear for being hurt, what I'm saying, all those things, those accolades and all that stuff going on, but we have that healthy conversation where, I actually have to come to an agreement with her. Well, of course, I have to agree with whatever a woman say, I have to agree with it. So there's no if, buts, when, and how. I'm saying, whatever she says, it's a yes, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just like my mom. My mom is the queen, so I have to agree with everything she says. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say. But anyway, we're going to jump on the second hour and be able to elaborate on the quiet quitting that has been happening right now. And why do I think it's been happening? And what can be done about that, most definitely. And also, talk about relationship choices, because I know some folks out there are like pretty much like wondering, what, I'm not sure if this girl is okay, because I keep on telling y'all, stop going on those dating apps. You know what I'm saying? If you want to meet yourself a queen or a king, you need to go somewhere physically, mentally, and physically, okay? With your physique, with your mind, and with your word. Fellas, if you meet a woman, do not try to say, what's up, how you doing, shorty? You know what I'm saying? Shawty, what's going on? No, you can't do that. It's 2022. You cannot do that anymore. There are certain ways to approach women nowadays. And ladies, if you get yourself a good man, don't take him for granted. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, but we are going to elaborate that on the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. And yes, indeed, an evening of beautiful music is going to be happening tonight in Tucson, Arizona. And I'm here right now to let you know it's going to be hot. It's hot outside. Drink some water. Yes, indeed. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Ooh, let's play it on, baby. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know we do. You know how we do. I'll be right back. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tucson, Arizona. That's how we do. What?
Views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors.
This is the Yaggah Movement
Thank you for listening.
Okay? I'll be right back. Don't go
Financial
nowhere.
support comes in part from Gifts and Mom, 12-step gift and bookstore since 1977. Southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Gifts and Mom on Facebook.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When Expecting.
Instagram. I see you Instagram for the second hour. I see you Instagram for the second hour, baby.
Stands for greatest of all time.
Yes, indeed.
As in
yes, indeed.
spaghetti sandwiches for dinner.
Yes.
They're my favorite.
Second hour.
Dad,
we're taking
you're
a break.
the GOAT.
We're taking a break. We're just taking a nice break.
Thousands of teens in foster care would love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org, brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Financial support comes in part from Gifts and On, 12-step gift and bookstore since 1977. Southeast corner of Scottsdale and Shea, open Monday through Saturday. Gifts and on Facebook.
We'll be right back for the second hour.
Yaggah, this is your Yaggah man, Mr. Clean B of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Join me every Saturday live on radiofilms.org. Bring you the best of Caribbean flavor. Anything from reggaeton, dancehall, Afrobeat, and much, much more. Join me from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Listen to live artist interviews. Let's talk Phoenix and much, much more. Remember, this is the Yaggah man, Mr. Clean B at the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah.
Yes.
Broadcasting from the Phoenix Center for the Arts, you're tuned to KRDB Jazz and Indie, where the family comes to talk, sing, connect. KRDP, Apache Junction, Goldfield Ghost Town, Phoenix, 90.7 FM in the East Valley, and online at Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com, a service of Desert Soul Media. This is Ada Red Austin. Please join me for an evening of cool jazz and more. Saturday, September 10th at 7 p.m. Celebrating KRDP, the only Black radio station in Arizona. We'll be at the Dunbar Pavilion at the corner of West 2nd Street and Main in downtown Tucson. Tickets are $30 and $35 at the door. More information at our website. Listen, the number 2, KRDP.com and brownpapertickets.com. Hope to see you there. They have, but God bless the child that's got his own. That's got his own. Yeah.
Views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Desert Soul Media and its board of directors. Thank you for listening.
This poem is entitled Black Woman. She walks with the grace of a panther, black that is, with childbearing hips and full lips and kinky hand of voluptuous derriere. See, her skin color comes in 16 shades, so that's 16 ways to identify and familiarize herself with her own kind, and a blown mind should be the results of feasting your eyes on the way that she glides. See, inside lies her strength. So to identify her to diminish the essence and beauty upon which she exists. See, in her heart, where the thought unfurls, and though she suffered as a child and small girl, in essence, her blessing is being the mother of all worlds. And I've called girls, but not called girls, but only to involve girls, to evolve girls into being queens and lovers and loving mothers with the cream of substance to rise above others. See, she gives birth to solar systems. She is polarity, distinguishing polar positions. She is the most sacred, protected possession in the museum. So when you see her, you'll think of Sojourner Truth, or Makari Hatshepsut, or Angela Davis, who stood for something, or Harriet Tubman, who freed slaves and helped them, or Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers, the life of a nation saturated in calamity. So why not enthrone those who are the backbone of humanity? Why? Because insanity has liquored our plight to the point that we glorify death so much we don't respect the givers of life who deliver us light. So instead we'll pledge to oppose to us right, but I'll uphold the fight and give recognition to she who picks up the slack in black men and preserve him even when he don't deserve it. So I am of service because I am concerned with the lack of appreciation given to the mothers of our nation. So without further ado, respect, admiration, veneration, and love is overdue. It should be intended, extended, and given to none other than.
Welcome to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Please enter our password to activate the program. Here comes the Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
We are back. 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 Hey, we back. We back. We back. We back. Thank you all for all your patience. Y'all know how we do, man. You know, I gotta take a quick break. You know what I'm saying? The Yaggah Movement Radiocast. We are back right now. Make sure I can get all my cameras up and everything like this. You can see me. But yeah, we're back right now. Full effect. I guess this is the regular effect right now. Let me make sure I get off from this little camera right here. Okay, let's get off. Let's go regular. There you go. Regular right there. Yes, indeed. Now we are regular right now. Yes, now we are regular. We are back again. So I appreciate everybody out there who are joining us today. Most definitely. So like I said again, you know, we are going to focus on the quiet quitters. You know, I hear the theory about quiet quitters. I hear theory about you know, why, you know, they quit. You know, why, you know, they're, you know, always find a way to leave their job, you know, permanently. I'm not so sure, but anyway, let's get back. Let's get back. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Mr. Clean Beat. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Woo woo. Yaggah. I'm not a rapper. I want to say hello. Yaggah all day. You know the deal. You know how we do, and we do into the flow. Yes, indeed. Mr. Clean Beat. Yes, indeed. Yaggah all day, every day. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. You already know. We are back in the second hour. You already know how we do. We are back in the second hour of the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Y'all just heard live right now. Master Kennedy, that was a Ghana girl. That was a brand new joint right there. And Captain Black, Kata Jam, Dia Toti, Mosala, I hope I say it right, General Chefari. Ja is love all the way from Côte d'Ivoire. And I just told you already, man, if you live in Tucson, Arizona, where you at, Tucson? 520. Is that your area code? 520-520. Yes, indeed. 520. Yes, no. Yes, indeed. No. Okay, well, I'm just telling you, there is a evening of beautiful music. Yes, featuring the lovely Tucson jazz singer Ada Reed Austin with musical director Doug Martin. Yes, and it's going to be tonight, Saturday, September 10th at the Dunbar Pavilion, 325 West 2nd Street, Tucson, Arizona. Yes, and you get your VIP tickets, which will include the reception with hors d'oeuvres. Yes, and the Urban Grove, which is located at 550 West Orange Grove, Tucson, Arizona. And there will be a meet and greet with a KRDP board of directors and on-air hosts such as myself and others. And after a concert with Ada Reed Austin, yes, indeed, in a round trip luxury coach transportation from the Urban Grove to the Dunbar Pavilion and some KRDP playlist tonight. Get ready, get jamming, get sexy indeed. Yes, indeed. You already know Mr. Clem gotta pay them bills. I got to pay them bills because you already know this announcement on KRDP is brought to you by the Public Information of Committee Alcoholic Anonymous, providing a 12-step program to those recovering from alcoholism. For more information, at 480-834-9034 or aamesaaz.org. And big up to Alcoholic Anonymous for supporting KRDP. Yes, indeed. I hope you guys enjoy the music because I do enjoy the music, man. And I do appreciate all the local artists and international artists for singing the music via the Yaggah Movement Radiocast and also KLDP. You can call us at 602-633-2662. Live and direct. You can call, leave a comment. If you have something nice to say, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody out there on my stream right now, my YouTube stream, my Instagram, my Facebook, and Twitch. You can also say something positive because the children are watching and listening. So let's make sure that we do pay attention to what we say on the air, most definitely. Now, I know earlier I was just telling you, I'll tell y'all that I was going to talk about the quiet quitting, you know, on both sides of the spectrum, excuse me. You know, the quiet quitting where everybody are talking about
Why everybody are quitting? You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be quitting. You gotta work for your earning money. You gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills. Oh my gosh. Why people are just left and right, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff, all these things that are just happening right now. That people are so confused, or they don't know what's going on, but don't want to fixate the situation. Because I remember at one point in my life in America where folks would want to go to work happily, you know what I'm saying, make their earning weekly check, 2 weeks check, monthly check, you know what I'm saying, not, worry about anything about just making sure that they pay their bills. Sometimes they might have a 401k, if they make more money, or if they have a family around, they have to take care of that family indeed. So, back, things have changed, especially since the pandemic had pretty much altered a lot of folks' lives. As we can see that people out there are pretty much, don't want to work, or that is the assumption of what folks are saying out there, that people don't want to work. They just want to stay home. They're just lazy. I mean, all those things that folks are talking about, which is just, laughable, because to me, I figure that, if people don't want to work, there has to be a reason. There has to be a very concerning reason, because I remember when I was working, when I first got my first job. Actually, my first job, I remember my very first job was a Pizza Hut job. I was working at Pizza Hut, very proud of it. You know what I'm saying? And plus I was young, so of course, it's a lot of a lot of youth in me, where I was just enjoying my time, not worrying about what I'm saying, what tomorrow will bring, until what I'm saying, there's kids involved, there's school involved, and there's all the stuff involved, and then you have to talk about investments. Then if you don't have the funds, you have to look for a second job and all that things. But now we all understand that we just came from a pandemic. And big shout out to Smokey Joe, and big shout out to all the Republicans and Democrats who actually came and had a bipartisan about reducing certain things that were very expensive, like such as oil, gas, oil. I mean, some food products, enhancing enhancing jobs out there, to make sure that so everybody are pretty much getting some type of kickback. Excuse me, my phone is actually ringing up, so I don't know why my phone is ringing up, but just just to elevate the working men and women out there. And I know for the past, I would say, since 2021, May 2021, there has been a lot of folks who just will go to a job, what I'm saying, and just pretty much leave the job, and that reason is pretty much because either their pay is not well, or the treatment at the establishment is not appropriate, or is not comfortable. I mean, you have a lot of folks. I've asked a lot of my peers out there who have jobs, who look for other jobs, who quit their prior jobs, and now they're getting to other jobs out there. And I just hope that everybody out there do something to help the infrastructure and the economy of this great nation that we live in. So by everybody working, pay their fair share, from the rich to the poor. And when I say the rich to the poor, that means fair share, meaning if you have a lot of money, contribute. You know what I'm saying? Because the poor contribute. The middle class are the ones who are contributing to the mass of all America. But we are having all those folks out there who are working in all those, whether odd jobs or small jobs or big jobs or whatever job that you want to call, that folks either don't care about, or don't, or are very disrespectful toward those jobs. And I understand that there has been a lot of folks out there, especially on TikTok and Twitter, where they are posting they're quitting, they are posting their little announcement of quiet quitting, or they're just quietly quitting, not even returning to the job. But I had a lot of confusion about the quiet quitting, because I was listening to one of those I would say CEO from one of those shows on TV, who was talking about how quiet quitting is hurting the common man, how people are just being lazy, how folks don't want to work, people choose not to work because they feel like, with the Democrats, of course, because everything has to rely to some type of political party, because if the political party is there, then people won't work. But last time I checked, when the pandemic was still around, number 45 was the one who sent out a lot of $1,500 to folks out there, and also created that PPE loan, which now people are paying the price for that, because if you don't pay your PPE loan, whatever it is, then you're going to get a knock at the door from the IRS or whoever agency that's going to come and collect their money. But folks out there are, questioning why people are quitting, why people are just leaving their job, why people are not, sticking to, to the basic of, of a working man. Just do your job, worry about your hours, worry about your paycheck, and don't ask no questions. That's why we have unions. That's why we have groups out there to advocate for the working men and women who cannot even advocate for themselves. Because I'm pretty sure if you go to all those big corporations out there, if you go to all those companies out there who pretty much have they have their committee, but they also have a union to make sure to bring fairness to the establishment of their corporation. Now, from what I'm hearing, from why people are having a quiet quitting, or why people are just don't even want to, or resigning quietly, or they don't even want to get back to the position that they got assigned to, most of the time it's there's a lot of reasons. And for all the CEOs out there, all the companies owners out there, folks who are owning businesses out there, people who are just making money, capitalists, which I'm not against that, because like I said, I love everybody. Whether you're a capitalist, you're a Democrat, Republican, you love money, you love your activism and anything like this, I still love you. But those are all for my capitalists out there who probably are confused about why people don't want to work, why people don't want to get back to the job, the $10 an hour, the $9 an hour, and all that. Because first of all, let's look at how things have increased around us. We are looking at mortgage payment. We are looking at rental payments, which pretty much fly up all the way over to 30% versus 2019. I mean, we are talking about a 2-year span right there. Food, you walk into a grocery store, I can even buy a pack of, of smoked turkey or goat meat. That's going to cost me almost $20. I mean, vegetables from $1 to a lot, to pretty much like $2 or $3. The inflation has affected a lot of us. For those out there who are living in the hills and don't feel that those issues, there are families out there who are struggling. There are single moms out there who have to literally have 2, 3, 4 jobs in order for them to feed their kids. They got foundations out there who have to literally have to work and leave their kids behind because they have to make sure that their kids are good, even though they are scared that the kids are being neglected somewhere else. So all those things that are being, affected by our social environment. And now you walk into a job where not only that they're low paying you, but on top of that, they want to extra work you. They want to extra just, they want to take your soul out of your body. And they'll demand everything from you. To the point that, like your livelihood is locked up to the establishment, to the work. Not even thinking that, how am I going to get to work? How am I going to feed my family? If you don't give me this and much, if you don't help me, if you don't acknowledge my work ethic. A lot of people out there don't want to, go back to the same position that they were. Folks want upgrade. Upgrade could be anything. It could be, give me a raise, give me a $2 plus, or give me some type of break with some type of payoff. Give me something where I can still feel loyal to the establishment, to the corporation, to the job. But because right now it seems that folks are losing their loyalty towards some companies out there. And people are just leaving their job, not seeing anything, or they go to the intercom and start, gospeling, they're quacking, whatever it is. But for those out there who are owners, business, adventurers, capitalists, CEO, entrepreneurs who have employees or who are looking for employees, maybe the best thing is to start looking at different aspects to attract new people out there, attract folks out there who can come to your establishment and be able to be loyal to your establishment. Just like we are all loyal to the Constitution of America. Just be loyal to the job. Just come in there, do the job appropriately, according to the law, and make sure that that they get their reward, at the end of the week or in 2 weeks. And also acknowledge those employees, because a lot of times I believe that what has been happening is some of those corporations have lost touch of the common men and women that works for them. It seems like there has been a lack of interaction. Oh, you know what, you're flipping burgers. Why do I have to talk to you? Oh, you're pushing cart. Who are you? Oh, you're a caregiver. Well, you know what? I don't talk to caregiver. You know what? So you below me. I mean, everything to belittle the common man that helps you enhance your financial stability to continue the longevity of your establishment. I mean, last week I was just talking about, a few weeks ago, I talked about the rise of homelessness, where I brought the attention of how we don't have a reform for felons. And I specified felons, people who, stealing, robbing, people who are just doing petty crimes. Give them a second chance to get back to work. An opportunity to build the economical infrastructure of this country. But a second chance. Help those out there to be able to get back to normality. Because all we do is build jails for profits, which seems to be lacking of other areas, because we want to make sure we oppress others so they can come to one area so we can make a point. But whatever happened to the common men and women out there who are working hard, for those out there who have those establishments continuously? So maybe there has to be a change on that, so there won't be no quiet quitting, or nobody out there in the intercom talking about, I quit, I don't want anything, or people don't get back to their job after 2 or 3 hours, or just walk into the job and talk about, I'm taking a break, and not even coming back anymore, or not even be loyal to the company or to the establishment. So let's make a change on that quiet quitting for everybody out there. For all the venturous folks, business folks out there, CEOs, whether you're a Suge Knight type of guy or whatever it is, but let's make a change so we all can, help the infrastructure of this great nation that we live in. Let's play some more music, because this is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. I'm going to jump on the next segment tonight. Yes, indeed. And don't forget, yes, indeed, an evening. Yes, indeed, an evening in Tucson, Arizona. And I know I got my paper right. An evening of beautiful music. Yes, indeed. I just spaced out for a minute, but I'm not supposed to do that. But I'm going to say it again. An evening with beautiful music in Tucson, Arizona, live at the Dunbar. We'll be back. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, Yaggah. All right. I think somebody's outside. Let me check to see who's outside right now. We'll be right back. I think somebody's out there right now. Let's see who's out there. We'll be right back.
season of love and, the fall season. You know what I'm saying? Folks out there who are just falling in love and trying to find love out there. I don't know if I want to find love, but, I'm sorry, but, if I want to find love, I'm afraid at this point. I'm very afraid because, love is a beautiful thing, but it's also scary. You know what I'm saying? It's also scary. So, for those out there who don't understand the power of love, folks think that love is just a butterfly effect. You just gotta just get in and just get out type of thing, or having a good time and just shoop everybody. No, it's a lot going on, and I like to share an intimate conversation, which was very peaceful. It was very healthy. It was actually shocking. I was pretty shocked about it because I didn't realize that that folks can have those type of feelings, and also you have to respect people's opinions out there. You have to respect people's mindsets. What they say, what they tell, what they express. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. It's very, very significant. And it was just about relationship and choices, which I spoke about that before. But this time it was pretty different because what I've heard, and not just from my significant other, but also asking questions around me about choices. People coming after me, asking me questions about, hey man, like how can you handle this, or how can you handle this and that, and all these things, like things that whether you don't have to be a relationship expert to be able to understand what relationship feels like or looks like. I feel like everything that you do is a learning experience. Everything that we we put our mind to is all a learning experience. And as long as we learn from it, as long as we adapt ourselves into it, we don't lose focus, we don't lose our mind, we don't we don't try to get caught up in the situations that we don't want to get caught up into. Because trust me, it takes people to understand the power of love. Love is beautiful, man, but love can be a pain in the ass. Excuse my French, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like this. And and the power of love is, it's all about choice. It's all about choices, energy, things, aspects of life where you have to feel comfortable about it. You have to embrace and compromise. You have to appreciate the situation. Not take things for granted. And ladies, ladies, and I love all of y'all ladies out there, strong, powerful women. You know what I'm saying, from all walks of life. So y'all know I respect you to the fullest. You know what I'm saying, to the depth of me, I do. But some of y'all out there gotta be easy on some good dudes out there. You know what I'm saying, with all due respect, like there are some good dudes out there who are catering to women out there who do not get the same feedback, the same energy back. You know what I'm saying, but they're getting persecuted like Jesus. You know what I'm saying, like they're getting vilified because, and I what I've learned. I've learned that the good guys, good people actually always get the backlash. You know what I'm saying? Good guys always get the backlash. And I gotta say this. Shout out to all the good dudes out there who are listening to me right now. All the queens, all the beautiful, sexy, good queens. Shout out to you. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. All I'm saying is the fact that there are good people out there, vice versa. Don't take people for granted. Don't take folks for granted. Do not use people, for your own gain. You know what I'm saying? Do not, assume that people don't know what's going on, or just use people's heart. And I've heard from one of the hosts, actually, one of the hosts in here from a lot of women, which I have to learn about a woman's feeling, man, because
those are things that, as a man, I have to learn how to accept, how to adapt, how to listen. I believe that listening is something as a man, I have to learn how to do that, because I think maybe it's my maturity that's getting me to that point. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say that maturity because I don't want to say I'm old. I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, Mr. Glimby is he's an old man. What's going on? This man is too old right now. What is going on over there? You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, like, you have to go through some really, really some crap in order for you to understand, life, circumstances. You really have to go through a lot, to understand what's really going on and understand that people out there, what I'm saying, they will take things seriously. They will take things very, 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 very seriously. Like, especially women. Especially women will take things very, very seriously. And that's where I tell all my brothers out there just to pay attention to what you do. Do not hurt nobody's feelings. Just, if you meet somebody, make sure who you meet is comparable to your needs and your wants. Especially if you want to be a player, because fellas, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, fellas, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, fellas, okay, on the real. Okay, women are the biggest player in the planet, okay? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Women are the biggest player in the planet. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not even gonna say anything that's gonna just say, oh my gosh, what? No, women, got the power, man. Okay, look, just ask your mom, ask your auntie, ask anybody out there who knows what I'm talking about. Okay, and by me saying that, they also have the power of emotions, meaning that we have to make sure that we are mindful about, how they feel about things, why they think about things, or when we say certain things, we have to be careful about what we say. And it was a good thing for me to talk about not just the former significant other, but also other folks out there who pretty much we're going through some things. We're asking a question, which I'm not, like I say, when it comes to street stuff, I'm not going to be the one telling you how to feel, how to behave. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my own relationship problem. But at the same time, I feel like people need some type of reflection. They need a voice out there. They need someone to understand their pain, what they go through. So things like this, I have to literally just come to grip and understand that it takes someone to listen to somebody, especially a woman. If you're not a listener out there, then you know what I'm talking about. But let's get back to the music, baby. Yes, indeed. Hey! Shut up. Yeah. Yaggah. Hey, what? Do you know how we do? Yes. Okay. Yaggah. I'm back again. Y'all just heard live. We got some music in the vault for you. We have some Ariston Clay, Beautiful Natural. Yes, indeed. Emmanuel the Togolese, Reggae Time. And we got some Calico Uchi, Teletapia, most definitely. Yes, indeed. Now, you already know how we do. Mr. Clean B got to pays the bill. Because one way listener like you can support KRDP or the Yaggah Movement Radiocast is by becoming one of our subsisting donors. Your financial gifts support the diverse programming you hear on KRDP. It also provides opportunities for youth, interns, and members of the Valley community to learn radio broadcasting and for coverage of local art, culture, and politics. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up to to become a KRDP sustaining donor, you can call 602-254-6636 or visit our website. Listen, number 2, KRDP.com, and click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of KRDP. And also for those out there in Tucson, Arizona, I told you already, if you're in Tucson, 520, there is an evening of beautiful music with your beautiful lady jazz singer, Alice Reed Austin, with musical director Doug Morton. And it's going to be tonight from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Dunbar Pavilion, which is located at the 325 West 2nd Street, Tucson, Arizona. You can get your ticket at listen to krdp.com/product/address-VIP reception. Yes, and there will be a lot of things going on at the event. Yes, and so come through, be sexy, look elegant, and you already know how we do. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Now, I was going to come and talk about this. I did not want to talk about relationship today, but I have to say this today because I know we are moving in the fall season. I know summer is over. I know all you hot summer ladies, hot summer girls, or hot summer ladies, all you bikini sexy chicks out there, you know what I'm saying? I know it is time to cuddle. It is time to come to put the blankets around and have a little, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Yes, indeed. Yaga, yaga, yaga. But anyway, I want to touch something that I have a talk, not just with certain people, but it brought to my attention with one of my significant other, which I was a little bit shocked that we actually spoke about that. We spoke about, this, segment, this issue that, I've never thought that any woman will, especially any woman that I've dated and before will actually, be able to, talk to me about, well, I have my exes, I'm still cool with most of my exes out there. So, we always have a good relationship. And, and it's all amicable, nothing physical aggressive out there. It's just more of a educational learning out there. Because I feel that from folks, I have been in my life, I have to learn from them, especially through all my relationships. And you don't have to be a Dr. Phil or Dr. Oz, who's running for Senate in Pennsylvania, who's living in New Jersey. You don't have to be one of these folks to feel the experiment of a relationship, especially if somebody has betrayed you, if somebody has violated you in your relationship, if somebody has stole from you or cheated on you. I mean, if it comes to that. And, we were talking about, all those issues that folks, are going through breakups and, because the comment was pretty much why people always complain about cheating, why people always complain about or breaking up because they don't understand, the significant others that they're all with. And one thing that I brought to her was that, and I actually was speaking from the heart where I actually said that, well, one thing I've learned, from my experience to folks that I've actually asked around is the fact that, when it comes to relationship, it's about choice. It's a significant choice when it comes to relationship, from your friend to your job, but mostly when it's intimate, mostly when you are with somebody that you like, that you fall in love with. And the falling in love, it's like a little taboo because people can fall in love in 1 minute and then in 2 hours, they're going to find somebody else to fall in love with because falling in love is a taboo thing. But caring is very significant. Caring emotionally is very, very important. And I realized that, folks, and I include myself and folks out there that I've met in my life or my peers out there that I know, that we all have been into that situation where we all have been hurt. And yes, I've been hurt by certain women. I've been hurt by women out there. So yes, ladies, it's not just you who are getting hurt by a man, okay? We're also getting hurt. We men are also getting hurt too, okay? But the hurt is not really part of the issue. The thing that I've really learned from all the hurts is the fact that my choices were very, very premature. And I know some folks out there may say, oh, you choose this lady. Oh my gosh, she's crazy, or you went that far. I mean, when you care about someone, when you are intimate with someone, and it's a cloud nine around that. You don't want to, yes, you want to listen, you want to hear what people are telling you about that person, but you are not going to listen until some issues strike, into you, amongst you and your significant other. And I learned that, whether the good way, the hard way, the easy way, but I've learned, the significance of a hard relationship when it comes to breakup. I've learned how to regress from it. I've learned how to, the experience of just be happy and be sad, or cry. But the one thing that I've also taught myself is the choice of the next wife, the next fiance, the next girlfriend that I'm going to be with. Because last time I checked, I mean, and as a man, I know most men out there, not all men out there, but most men out there, when we meet someone and we care, a lot of times we don't want to hurt, that person's feelings, because especially if we are monogamous, or if we don't have choices, because choices is everything. If we want to be here and we want to be there, but somehow we don't know that person that cares about us is in front of us, but we want to be over there. Because some men can be like that. But once we find that person that we care, and when I told my former significant other, my ex-girlfriend, if I want to say that, is the fact that, what I've learned is, moving forward, if I meet somebody, or when I meet someone, I have to make sure that I do my FBI search the right way. I mean, I'm not talking about social media. I'm not talking about Instagram, down with the DM. If she has 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. No. I mean, because, like I said again, falling in love is taboo, but caring is significant to the soul. And caring about someone, can come from many levels, from the basic level to the highest level, depending on who's around you, how you feel about that person. And the choice that we make in life mostly can elevate us or can bring us down, especially when it comes to relationship. And what I've learned is the fact that, not to blame, the breakup or the headaches or the disappointment, because they're all a learning experience to me. And it should be to all of y'all out there. But moving forward, we have to make sure that we pay attention to who we meet. If we like that person, if we are very intimate, toward that person, and we are thinking of moving to the next level with that person, let's make sure that we are, including myself, that we have, okay, so this is good. Let's see how we are progressing from this level. Let's see how, when we're in public, how we acting. Maybe you don't want to be with someone that's a jealous person, or maybe you don't want to be with a woman that does not elevate you when you make money, or you don't want to be with a man that does not elevate you when you make money, or when you're out there, or when you are doing the right thing, or who's jealous. So those type of issues that you have to be able to test that person up. And trust me, I mean, I've seen it all. I've been in all those obstacles. Thank God I came out alive, and thank God nothing serious came out gravely. But the one thing that I've learned is, I've learned just to, not to test people, but just to, not just understand, but, come to a compromise. If I care about that person, if I care about that significant other of mine, especially if it's a woman, and ladies too, if it's a man, don't just jump in and bang one and say, oh, he's okay, he's cute, he's sexy, I'm about to go with him. And then you get disappointed 2 hours later because he's not what you think he is. He is not what you think he is. And go to rant about, all this man of no good. No, all I'm saying is, it's about choice. Just like I made whether it was the bad choice or the wrong choice, I made those choices. But I've learned from those choices when I made them. I learned from those choices when I was amongst them. But I also learned the facts of life when it comes to relationship, when it comes to how to care, what to care about, the do's and the don'ts, and the things not to say, especially as a man. Because fellas, let's make sure that we all pay attention to our women, especially when they talk, and especially when we project words to our ladies out there. Let's make sure that we don't say something where they're going to start depicting our words and construct that to a conclusion where we don't like that conclusion to be wording. But it's all about choice when it comes to relationship. You know, like I said, from friends, from friendship to job, to intimacy. But most of all, it's all about the right choice, the right energy. And if you want to have people around you, if you want to have someone that cares about you, that cares about who you are as a person, what you stand for as a person, what you believe in as a person, what are your compromise as a person, as a human soul, all those attributes has to be challenged, has to be tested. And if you feel that those are just hard things to cater to, or those are things that you cannot, attain or you cannot compromise, then it's going to be hard for you to make the right choice. It's going to be hard for you to find the right person. Because last time, I don't want anyone to be on the news, on some domestic violence things, or I don't want none of my peers that I know, having heartbroken because they thought that the person that they were with is not the person that they thought. It's a fraud. It's someone that just stole from them, that stole their heart. And we have to be careful about the choices that we make when it comes to intimate relationship. I want to say thank you for everybody out there for joining me today. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today on this 9/11 special. And I want to also give a big shout out to Brother True. I know, Brother True, if you hear me right now, I'm with you. I will definitely keep you up, most definitely, man. Stay up. Keep in my prayer, most definitely, man. And everybody out there, stay up, stay strong. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Live, love, and learn. That's why I got to say, live, love, and learn. And life is a beautiful mystery. Never give up. Never, never give up. I want to say thanks for everybody out there for joining me today, for making me feel the man that I am today, for enhancing the human being that I want to be as a good guy, because I am a good guy to all of y'all out there. Yes, I am a good guy. I got to say, I'm a good guy. Yes, indeed, I am. So thank you. You have a blessed day. And Tucson, Arizona, we see you at 7 p.m. at the Dunbar, baby. 520, stay ready. Yes, indeed. You already know how we do. Addis Ababa tonight, baby. Yes, indeed. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Blessing. Yaggah. Hey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love you too. Love you too. Love you too. Hey. What? Share that. Share that. What you say? I can't rap. I want to say hello. Yaggah, yaggah all day. Every day. Yaggah, yaggah.